Hi guys, and welcome back to Healthy Lifestyles with Cy Singletary. Today I'm going to be talking about water, the importance of water, and the quantities that we should be drinking. So let's start off with why drinking water is important. Well, the easiest reason is it quenches your thirst when you're thirsty. When you're thirsty, get some water, you're not thirsty anymore. Second is hydration. It's important to drink a lot of water to keep your skin soft and supple and to keeping your skin looking nice and young. The third thing is when you're starting to feel a little hungry, a lot of times you're really just thirsty. So if you have a little bit of water, it can ward off some of the hunger feeling just for a little bit longer. Also, what I recently found out is that if you are dehydrated, you might experience some muscle twitching. So, I had a little muscle twitching and I was wondering what that was. And I asked someone and they're like, you know what, you're probably dehydrated. And it turns out that that's accurate. And the last thing is it can ward off really serious headaches. Sometimes headaches that are caused by hunger pains. Sometimes I get really busy and I'm just working and I've missed my moment to drink my water and not be dehydrated. Then it goes into hunger. Then it goes into a really bad headache. It's like a pounding headache on the left side of my head. And I know that that means I am far past beyond dehydrated and I need to get something to drink. Okay, so that's some of the reasons why it's important to drink water and be hydrated. Now, if you drink coffee, coffee counts as water. And if you drink tea, tea counts as water. But what does not count is soda. Soda does not count. We're going to talk about soda a little bit when I get to one of the quantities, but soda does not count. Fruit juices also do not count because they have a high sugar quantity. And if you really want to have the juice from that fruit, you should just get a whole fruit, preferably organic, and squeeze out that juice and have a homemade juice. And yes, it does take a little bit more time, but it's definitely worth it in terms of the health benefits. Okay, so let's get started with our quantities. So this right here is one of the water bottles that I drink. This is 6 cups of water, loosely, 6 cups of water, a cup being 8 ounces. So you can leave these at your office or carry this with you when you're walking around the city or in your car if you live in a city where you actually drive. And you'll know that when you drink one of these completely, that you've got 6 cups of water already done. And our goal every day is to drink 8 cups of water. So let's say you start off with 1 cup of coffee in the morning as you head out the door or you're on the train or in your transit or whatever, and then you have this. That's already 7 cups of water. So when you come home, if you have a cup of water or some tea or what have you, then you've got your 8 cups in. This one right here is my favorite for those busy days because this is a reminder that you've got some water to drink, okay? 6 cups. So here we have 4 cups. Now, if you want to be environmentally friendly, you can get one of these travel size cups, mugs rather, or containers actually. And there are 4 cups of 8-ounce waters in here. So 2 of these a day is 8, there are your 8 cups right there. Now, when you're working out, which I use this for when I'm working out sometimes I use other bottled water. The water that you drink when you're working out does not count because you're basically just replenishing the water that you've already sweat out. Especially if it's Bikram yoga or hot yoga or you're sweating profusely, that water that you're drinking while you're working out does not count, okay? Here we have a smaller bottle of Fiji water, and this is also roughly 4 cups of water. Now, I say roughly 4 cups because it's a conversion. They have British measurements for these water bottles. And also, some of them are not exactly like 4 cups, 8 cups, 16 cups. I'm sorry, ounces. 4 ounces, which is half a cup, or 8 ounces, which is 1 cup, or 16 ounces, which is 2 cups. Might be a little underneath or a little above, but you just round to the closest whole cup size. That's what I do. Now here we have some of my favorite sparkling water. This is relatively inexpensive. This is 4 cups of water, and it also has some flavor in it. So when you are cutting out soda, which you should do immediately, try a flavored sparkling water. So this will get in that taste that you want, and also this is 4 cups of water. So let's talk about soda for a little bit. Soda is really bad for you. Soda is liquid sugar, and basically you drink it and it goes right here and you develop like a soda pouch. Just don't drink soda. Now, when you're making a transition to a healthy lifestyle, my suggestion is to do it in a pace and in a manner that is going to produce permanent effects for you. For me, I go cold turkey. I gotta stop this, I gotta do that. For example, when I wanted to make sure that I was living healthy, I stopped ordering out. Now the food that I was eating was healthy, but it was in like cans, which has high sodium, or it was frozen food, healthy frozen food, which also has sodium and preservatives and certain things you can't account for. Or I would order out. Basically, I was just had an aversion to cooking is what all that nonsense was about. Okay, and so when I decided that I really wanted to have a complete, wholesome, healthy lifestyle, I cut out boxed food, bag food, canned food, takeout. To be honest, I had takeout once this year, but it was unfulfilling, but that's another video. Anyway, so my point is, you don't want to have the like fake food, and soda really does not serve you any purpose. So my suggestion is to go cold turkey off of the soda. All right, now you may go through some withdrawal because there's a lot of sugar in it and you're gonna miss that, and also it might be part of a routine that you have. But I don't remember the last time I had like a can of soda. So just cut that out, go cold turkey. And one of the benefits of going cold turkey is that you will see very, very fast results, and you're gonna feel fast results. You're gonna lose weight like really quickly, and your little soda pouch right here is gonna go away. Now, my only exception to soda is if you're having like a rum and coke or another alcoholic beverage that requires soda, because I mean, we're grown, we have jobs, we pay bills, we can have an alcoholic beverage with a little soda in it, okay? So, but other than that, you're not gonna catch me drinking any soda, and I shouldn't catch you drinking any soda either. All right, so this is all 4 cups. Then right here we have 23.7 ounces. So this is not quite 3 cups of water, but I count this as 3 cups because that 0.3 ounce of water is something that I'm not going to bother myself trying to remember throughout my busy day, okay? Now, if it bothers you that you're not getting exactly your 8 cups in, you can drink like a buffer, half a cup of water or something like that to make sure that at the end of the day, you have your full, complete 8 count, okay? So here we have 20 ounces. This is 2.5 cups exactly. And then we have this right here, which is 16.9 ounces. So this is a little over 2 cups, but it's like 0.9 fluid ounces. I'm not doing that conversion. This is 2 and this is 2.5. So now we have, let me move my water stuff out of the way. So now we have 2 cups. This is 2 cups, okay? Now, all of these containers and this right here are for when you're traveling. But when you're at home, you should also identify which cups and which mugs are, and figure out what their measurements are in case you're having some water or some coffee or some tea at home, all right? So I know that this is 2 cups. So in the morning, what I do is I have my concoction and I just chug it. And then I have ice cubes in here, and then I put water in here, and then I drink the water. So the first thing I do is I put the ice in and the water, then I have my concoction, and then I drink this. And I don't get all of the water or all of the 2 cups because some of that water is held up as ice. And so then later in the morning as I'm finishing my routine and the water melts, as the ice melts, then I drink the rest of it. And then sometimes I leave and the ice hasn't melted yet, and when I come back home, I finish that. So I count that as 2 cups. This is also 2 cups. This is my favorite Sunday mug. I work all week, I'm working out, I'm making videos, I'm hanging out, whatever. On Sundays, I'm in the bed. All I want to do is stay in the bed and watch Meet the Press or Melissa Harris Perry or Law and Order, or just anything. Or some things on my DVR, catching up on my Days of Our Lives. and I'm drinking coffee. Okay, so I love this mug. It is 2 cups of coffee. This is my favorite Sunday ritual, not doing anything. So take the cups and the mugs that you have in your house and figure out what their measurements are. Put that back. And so here we have our 1.5, okay? So this is actually the cup that I use for my morning concoction with the spices in it and the apple cider vinegar that I talked about in another video. So I use this for my concoction. I also drink out of this. This is 1.5 cups of water right here, okay? This right here is 1.5 cups as well. 1.5 cups of coffee. Sometimes I might have a little extra time in the morning and I can drink my coffee actually in the house. 1.5 cups. This is my travel size mug of coffee, and this is also 1.5 cups, coffee or tea. And this right here is 1 cup. And usually if I'm gonna have a quick morning, then I'll have a cup of this, a cup of coffee in this 1 cup serving size. So I hope that this lesson on water and quantities helped you out. The best thing that you can do is get one of these cups or mugs or whatever, fill it up, and then pour it into a measuring cup and keep track of how many ounces are in that measuring cup, and then you'll know how much water are in the cups and the mugs that you have. If you don't do any drinking at home and you're always out and you come home late at night and you leave really early in the morning, then use your water bottles. All I ask is that you be environmentally friendly and make sure that you recycle. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.